Coach has just recently dropped their summer collection. In this video, we want to talk about their collection, and I want to highlight some of my favorites. You are watching Content with Candace. In today's video, we will talk about the Coach recently dropped summer collection on today, June 4th. If you like this type of content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and please share the video. Okay, let's get into it. I would like to discuss some of my favorites in this collection and just talk about what I like about it and why I like it and why I am a little bit hesitant at this time to make a purchase. But I also want to make this video to encourage you to think about your purchases and how you will use it in your collection. So let's get into the video. The first item I would like to discuss is the Coach City Tote Bag. The Coach City Tote Bag has been around on the Coach Outlet website for a while, but they just recently dropped the City Tote Bag in a honey and brown striped color. But I love this color so much, and it just looks so good. And just to be totally honest with you, I'm not a tote person. Some months in the past had 5 totes, and now I'm down to 3 totes. So when one of them is just a real cheap tote that I purchased, and one of them is a vintage Coach tote, and the other one is a Portland leather goods tote. But that's all I have. A few years back, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, I used to carry totes for work. Since I've gotten a few years older, my preference for work is a backpack. So why am I looking at these totes right now? I think it's because of the influence of the straw collection. Just about every collection has come out with their own version of straw bags, straw totes, and also they're pretty. So I like that tote. And then they also came out with the Coach Outlet also came out with a tote in the City Tote in the turquoise multicolor. And I think that one is just so pretty. And then I started to think about it, and I said, oh my, that'd be gorgeous. I love those colors. And then I looked around at my own personal collection. I said, I don't really have a bag in that color. So that was always my justification. Just like I don't have a bag in the honey brown tote color, the City Tote bag. And I don't own a City Tote. So, I could just really just go out and I could just pop that button and go ahead and place that order. But then I thought about it. I said, am I really going to use it? I mean, I like the trend. Don't get me wrong. But I have to ask myself, will I use this item? Now, I do think I need to come out of my shell some. And I want to go ahead and say that Jazz over at The Completed Look has really encouraged me to look more in color, along with Mo at Mo Knows Beauty, because these ladies have beautiful handbag color collections. But I also got to think about what's going to work best for me. Am I going to wear that color? And I really do wear that color tote. Like, for example, the turquoise multicolored tote. I would wear that color in clothing, but will I wear that color in a handbag? So I gotta, what I'm working on is trying to change my mindset, because I really want to try to add some color to my collection, but at the same time, I don't want to just buy a bag and leave it on the shelf with a tag on it. Nothing against people that do that, but I just personally get so excited about getting a new bag that I instantly, as soon as I get it, as soon as I'm able to, want to take the tags off and carry it, if I'm planning on keeping it and there's no damage or defects to it and I don't return it. So that's just my personal thing. When I get a bag, I take the tag, I check it, I inspect it to make sure that it doesn't have imperfections or anything like that. And then if I decide to keep it and I love it, I'm cutting the tags off. I'm carrying it. That's just me personally. So I don't have a single bag in my collection with a tag. So, but I do have bags that I've only carried a couple of times. So, like for example, I have another turquoise bag in my collection, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful bag that I've only carried a couple of times. So that made me think, do you really need that turquoise straw bag? Or do you really need that turquoise straw tote? So, and plus it's an open tote. And normally when I get a tote, I try to get a tote. Well, in the past, I hadn't bought a tote recently. Let's be honest. Okay. In the past, when I purchase totes, I get totes that are zipper closure. It's what I normally get. So I just love the straw design. Would like to have the tote in the straw collection because I don't have nothing like this. Now, the only thing I have in a straw tote, and I want to show you this right now, is this tote right here. This was a nice gift that was given to me for Teacher Appreciation Week, and it is in that straw texture. So, and I can really use this one with pouches, and when school starts back, I'm going to use it to carry my items and see how I like this type of bag. I really wanted this bag, and it's amazing that the student was kind enough to purchase that. So I have to really think about, will I carry it? Am I going to carry that? Okay. So, or is it going to end up being another bag on my shelf that I just carry one time and put back on the shelf? Okay. So I'm really, this summer, I'm going to take time and go through my bags and kind of decide which ones I'm going to send to my local consignment shop and so forth. But anyway, so there's another tote also called the Hadley Turnlock Tote Bag. It's cute. It's a cute open tote, stylish tote. And I've seen this one in a bunch of other colors and even in leather version, the refined pebble leather. And I like that one as well because of the way it looks and the style of the bag. Now, there's a cute little shoulder bag called the Kaylee shoulder bag. Cute straw bag. It's brown and tan. It has the brown and tan colored stripes. And it also comes not only with a shoulder strap, but it also comes with a crossbody strap. And so I was thinking, oh, that would be cute too. So, and I don't even, and I'm not really a small bag girl. I carry medium to large bags, I guess you would say. And really, to be honest with you, my medium bags may be large bags for someone else, but I don't really carry a lot of small bags that often. So, you know, that would probably not work for me, but I like it. It's cute. And then there is the Laurel shoulder bag. I have already justified that I don't need that Laurel. And the color that I've been looking at is that iris color. It's that purple color. Now, they just recently had a lighter, I think it was a lilac purple, that was for sale for $128. I almost purchased that one, but I did not. And now they're coming out with a little darker purple. Now, see, they're trying to talk my language here, trying to get me to buy that bag in the Laurel shoulder bag. But then I told myself, I said, you don't need that bag. You have a Laurel shoulder bag in the red color, and you have a Laurel shoulder bag with rivets in the dark navy. So you don't need another Laurel. 2 is enough. So I said, well, I don't really need that Laurel, but I'm just wondering if this iris color Laurel went on sale, would I really purchase it? The other bag I looked at in the collection today was the Maggie tote bag. It's in the light pistachio color. Now, it's a beautiful bag. I love that long handle on it. I love the short handle because you can grab and go. But once again, we're doing it's another open tote. And this would be kind of my replacement for not getting the large Laurel in the color sage. Ola May had posted it on her channel, and I thought about it, but y'all know when you reflect, weight, and budget, you think too long. And there used to be a saying back in my day: if you think long, you think wrong, it's gone. So that's what happened to me. I thought about it, and while I was thinking about it, other people were purchasing, and the bag went out of stock quickly, and I didn't get it. And I said, okay, that's okay. There'll be other bags. That's always my scenario. Oh, there'll be plenty of other bags for you to get later. Don't worry about it. You got enough bags in your collection anyway. You don't need another bag. You good. But then I couldn't stop thinking about it. And to this day I can't stop thinking about it, to be honest with you. So, but not that I need it because I already have a large Laurel in black, a large Laurel in maple, a large Laurel in dark denim. And if you're interested in those videos or any other videos for any other bags that I previously mentioned in this video, I'm not going to talk a long time about them. I will post those videos below and you can go ahead and take a look at them in those videos after you finish watching this video. Oh, if you like this type of content, don't forget to like the video. YouTube sees the channel highly when you really like the video. And of course, if you want to see additional content like this, you can also subscribe to the video. It doesn't cost you a penny. You just push that subscription button and you're locked in. And don't forget to click on the notifications bell so you'll know when I upload a video. So if you want to support the channel, go ahead, push the like button. What I try to do when I watch content, I already know it's something I'm gonna like. I go ahead when I at the start of the video and push the like button because it's so easy to forget not to like the video. And by doing so, it does help the channel grow. Just want to let everybody know about that. But anyway, so the Maggie tote bag in the color light pistachio was going to be my replacement for my large Laurel in color sage that I did not purchase. So I just don't want to spend too much money just on bags. You know, it's just I want to go back in my history, and that's probably will be another video. I'll go back and add up the cost of the number of bags and LCLGs I purchased this year. So that will be interesting to take a look at. That's why I use one card for all of those purchases. But anyway, then they posted these denim Nolita 19s. OMG, why? And I saw one in the ivy green color. There was an ivy with the green trim. So cute. But I already have 3 in my collection. I have a black one in the gunmetal hardware. Let me pull it right quick so you can see it. Here's a black one in the gunmetal hardware. Here's the red one, similar to the black. Both are in Napa leather. So I have that one, Laurel 19 in the saddle color. And so now they have the denim Nolita 19s. And I asked myself, okay, how many times have you used all 3 of those? They have been used, don't get me wrong. But how many times? Do you use them all the time? Or is it on occasion? It's on occasion. So, but I always try to incorporate it anytime I switch out of a bag, if it coordinates with my bag. It's on occasion. Do I want to get rid of them? No. Because I know on occasion I'll use it. It's just like my small, medium, and large Kirigami set. When I first got that Louis Vuitton Kirigami set, this right here, initially I didn't use this a lot. I would use the medium and the small version of this. And then the large version, which is this version right here, just kind of sat there. And it just kind of sat there for a while. But this year, when I got my large Laurels and I got my regular Laurels, I started using this one with my large Laurel in the color maple. I started using this with my large Rowan bag in the color dark stone. So works perfectly. And I recently just used it with my Moturia crossbody bag. This bag is a wonderful bag. And if you can get it, I say you need to reach out and get this bag. I'll put the video that I did on this bag in the description box. Wonderful bag right here. The question is, do I need another Nolita 19? No, I don't. Would I like another Nolita 19? Yes. Want the one in the green and ivy trim color, because why? Because I like the color. It's pretty. Am I going to use it? Probably not. So should I get it? But you know, it could go well with the more trivial crossbody bag. Probably shouldn't. So I'm still thinking on that one. The other item that I really like is the Cargo Tote 26. And it's also in the color Ivy. It's small, but it's mighty. You can look at it and tell. Such a beauty. I just like the color. It's cute. Now, the other last item that I saw on the Coach Outlet website is the Georgia Satchel bag. Now, Ola May posted this morning that bag went on sale for $113. And it's in the color Bluebell. Oh, that Bluebell color is beautiful. And I could really rock that bag, you know. I could really carry that bag. But then I'm thinking about, okay, what about some of these other bags you haven't carried in a while? Will you really carry that bag right now? So, and then, you know, I had a Georgia Satchel fail video that I just recently did. The bag was placed in the box, in a box too small for it. And it kind of left creases in the corners of the bag. And I wasn't sure if those were going to come out. So, plus the silhouette and that color that I got it in, I think it was like a saddle color or light saddle color. Beautiful color, don't get me wrong. I wasn't really, you know, it just didn't have the beauty of the Rowan and the Laurel and, you know, the bags that I already have in my collection. So I asked myself, would I really reach for that bag? So, or would I reach for my laurels? And so because of that, I went on and I returned it, sent it right back with the tag on it. It's a beautiful bag though. I like the triangular, I call it a triangular shape that you see on the side of the Georgia Satchel. So now those are my favorite picks from the Coach Summer Collection. What are some of your favorite picks from the Coach Summer Collection that just released? Put your comment down below in the comment box. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please share the video. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.